G'day guys, welcome back to the PowerNineGrind, a channel where we are trying to grind ourselves a set of unlimited Power9 for free by going through a bunch of random buys and trying to extract some value. And I got another random buy for us today, guys. And just a reminder, we are one card into the Power9Grind. And also, to give you guys a quick update, I managed to flip the cards from the last two random buys, and now we're sitting at, well, I had to get some cash because we were out of cash. So now, with the deal that was just done, we're now sitting back up at 270 bones, which is perfect because the next opportunity that came my way was a big buy. So we go big or we go home. This buy here, including shipping, was 250 bucks. So we put a lot. I've doubled down a bit on this, and I'm hoping that it's going to work out because, yeah, big commitment here. But I'll show you guys some pictures and hopefully you understand why I went for it. I only saw one rare in all of the pictures, and that was kind of like an oversized commander card, I think, from 2018. But the bulk looked interesting. So it looked like it was one of those holiday gift box storage boxes. I saw some booster boxes from Born of the Gods, which is not interesting, but saw some Dragons of Tuck here, which is interesting. So even if we're a bit low on the rare count, I'm hoping that we're able to get some pretty decent bulk through the boxes, you know, hitting things like Impact Tremors and Sarkhan's Triumphs and things like that. But yeah, there's a lot of cards in here, which I know it's going to be a pretty long grind through this video, but I reckon I've got a good feeling about it. When I was contacting the guy and we were talking about it, something with these buys where I don't get a lot of the pictures with rares in it, like proven value, it kind of everything, the communication needs to be giving me some pretty good signals that there's still some value in here. So this person basically said that they're not too knowledgeable on all of the cards. What else? Said, oh, this is the big thing, like offered for me to go and come and have a look. That's usually an indicator that someone's, you know, honest about the situation and that, you know, they're quite happy for someone to come and sift through the value. That wasn't my case. I had to get it shipped all the way over to me. But I think it was a good indicator that, you know, this is an honest collection. Or I could just be getting duped. Either way, let's get onto it and let's crack it open. Righto, there you go. There's oversized Anima 2. let's get to it. Shadows of Innistrad, okay. Alright guys, so I'm going to have to do a bit of a cut-up of that. Yikes. Okay, well, what are you seeing here? I got a pretty good sense pretty quickly as I was going through some of the bulk that...
we got jammed.
Yeah, that we weren't going to be... This wasn't going to be a home run. So, basically what we're looking at here, guys, is 5,000 cards of pretty clean picked stuff. So it ain't looking pretty. Anyway, I'm certainly not going to make you sit through a sped up version of me going through it, but take my word for it, it was painful. So, without further ado, let's see what we can salvage from this, because this is what took up most of my effort last night. Okay, what do we have? Well, in our Dragons of Tarkir boxes, we do not have a single impact tremors. In our Born of the God box, we have no archetypes. And look at what we've got right here, guys. Get excited. We have, out of 5,000 cards, we have 1, 2 rares. I mean, come on. Do you even know how to pick bulk?
What? What an idiot! Oh, what a loser! Good. Good. More for me and you.
We've got a whole load of worthless foils. I mean, what are these foil sets from? They're from like, yeah, all kind of 2017, 2018, 2016, like Khans and stuff. So some of them are a bit older, so yeah. Anyway, not really that old. Certainly part of that. Anything after 2015, they just went crazy with the foils. So no value through there. Then, what did I get here? It was a stack of some foils and basically some stuff that's just not absolute bulk. So it's still stuff that probably is on the buy list of my LGS, but it's all the stuff that's kind of like 50 cents or under. Not under, but around 50 cents, 50 to 80 cents. All this stuff through here. Remember when that used to be $3? Yeah, so anyway, this stuff might help scrape a little bit of value through that here, but not much. Okay, and then this is it, guys. This stack here is gonna do the heavy lifting, really, for us trying to get salvage a deal together and move on to another buy. Albeit, guys, it's going to be much smaller. We're going to be contracting at the end of this. All right, but anyway, let's go through some of this stuff together. We got a Shrill Howler, a foil Skeleton Key, a foil Reaper of Flight Moonsilver, foil Hordling Outburst, We got 2 of them. A foil Absent Falconer. Foil Abnormal Endurance. That was it for the foils of note. And then we got into some cards here that were still pretty decent. So we got Chain Lightning from Jumpstart. Actually got 2 of those. We've got a Well-Wisher from Onslaught. That was random that was in there. As was this. There was the Thoughtcast. Goblin Lore, got one of those. So I'm guessing that might be kind of part of one of those packs. And Mark of Sakiko. So this has actually moved up a bit. And there was 2 of them, which is nice. This Narset emblem's actually over $1. This Kiora emblem's actually pretty desirable. And then we're getting value from tokens, guys. You know it's bad when we're getting value from tokens. So we've got some monks. We've got 1, 2, 3 of them. Return to Ravnica Worms. I think these things are like $1.50 each or something. 1, 2, 3, 4 of them, which is cool. And then we've got an Elemental token from Dragon's Maze. And then the old Cat Soldiers. So out of those, we've got 1, 2, 3. Sorry, 2, 3. And this was cool. A Dark Ascension Vampire token. It's pretty desirable. Got some slivers through there. And then this guy snuck through. Sarkhan's Triumph, probably the biggest hit of the whole buy. And maybe by the time this was getting picked, maybe Rending Volleys weren't that big, but I found a couple of them, which was nice. And then there's a Reality Shift. And some other random older cards. So got Cross and Grip here. Scattershot Archer, which is a nice common. This thing's been moving up, so I wouldn't be surprised if this moved up after it was picked. Got an Alloy Mir. A Mana Geyser. Battle Hymn. This has also been moving up quite a lot, actually, which is good. We've got 1, 2, 3 of those. Sorry, 1 archetype snuck through. This is crazy. And a Bane of Bala Ged. And from a Commander deck. So not the 2018 deck down there. No, this was from 2015. There's a Ninja of the Deep Hours. There's a couple of Cultivate. So again, you're looking at like M21. It's just bizarre. And a Curiosity. What other cards of note did I come across? That's probably about right. This whole thing's felt like a bit of a litter box. Cool, guys. Well, I'm stuck with these things until I offload them. Otherwise, we're not going to be able to move forward. So maybe I might be able to chuck an ad off online now and see if I can maybe at least move off the bulk and maybe throw in some empty deck boxes and a dice or two and try and package it up as a new starter kit, and try and buy list off some of this stuff through here. But it ain't looking pretty. I'd be pretty happy if we were able to get together another kind of 50, 60 or something odd dollars off the back of this. Oh well, this one hurts. I said we go big or we go home. Got to go home, lick the wounds, and hopefully just when I'm cutting all this edit together, I'll have to do an update on this, because otherwise we're not going to have any cash for the next buy. Well, guys, I know this was a little bit of a painful 15 minutes to go through, whatever it is, but you know, that's life. That happens. Trust me, it's a lot less painful than sifting through all this garbage off camera. Cool. Okay. Well, hopefully I'll stitch this with an update soon. Alright guys, quick update. Okay, so we're able to clear out, so someone's going to come collect all this stuff through here. And also I've got some old, they're pretty basic, like other commander deck boxes and 60 deck boxes, and the odd pack of sleeves and some dice. So I'm just going to get all of that gone for $40. And then I've also going to be buy listing all of that stuff previously. So I'll put up some images on the screen, not images, some of the numbers on the screen just now, and you'll see that we've got a really teeny tiny little catch position to play with. So it's really felt like 2 steps forward, 3 steps back since we got our Lotus.
Making the previous rounds a complete waste.
But that's cool. And I think I told you guys back on reflection of how we started the Lotus grind, like it was all perfect timing from the beginning. Like if you have one of these big bad ones, yeah, you can kind of flounder a bit. So that's life. You know, if I'm doing this properly, then I'll have to make sure that we again kind of have to start again, hustle a little bit harder. You know, I'm not too proud to go diving in 10-cent bins at my LGS if that's what it's going to take, but hopefully we don't have to get to that point. Hopefully I'll get another nice little one and we'll build again from there. Alright guys, well I hope you're having a good weekend, and I'll see you next time on the Power 9 grind. Cheers guys.